Hey YouTube, I go by the moniker Yardwork. My first video turned out okay, so I think I'll make another one. This time maybe I'll do a couple games before I stop the recording again. So I'm still sort of experimenting. I'm going to resume now on this planet.
Hellport launch sequence initiated.
I'm still learning like the YouTube interface and stuff.
I repeat, crew to stations.
But I'll figure it out over time. So let me take a quick look at how I would path this, how I would run this. Escorts force me to go down here in the bottom left. So I think I'm still going to come up here. I'll do the truth transmitter, and then I suppose I'll then defend this area, then I'll do the escort, and then I'll have to come back then for the mines.
Mission commencing.
I like the breaker, can be very effective against the Illuminates and the Cyborgs, but certainly not the bugs. It's a shotgun, so all your shots are at an angle, so when it hits anything with armor, you're just going to see blue sparks. It's wildly ineffective against the bugs. The only shotgun that I think is effective would be the Double Freedom because of the fire debuff. The damage over time is enough to kill them. Also, that one pump shotgun might be good. Forget the name of it. I'm not going to call anything in yet because I don't need anything. I'm just going to immediately start running toward the objectives. Patrol over there on the left, it'll turn around as soon as I start this. I guess while this is calculating, I'll call in my scanner for the mines and backpack.
Reloading.
The breaker's an excellent shotgun. The breaker's an excellent shotgun with unstoppable rounds, but its largest weakness is its ammo capacity. You have to frequently reload it. You can't really carry that much ammo with it, so it's nerfed in that aspect. Anytime you pick up something, like an item on the ground, you're forced to wield it, so you want to make sure you switch back to your gun. Possible spawn points bottom left and right side. I hear dogs to the right. And I
Helldiver deploying to combat zone.
player joining. Anytime a player joins, you should be staring at your character intently, like really staring at your character. The game likes to have incoming players spawn on top of you, and it will try to aim those players on top of you. So anytime you hear that notice that someone is joining your game, no matter what you're doing, you should be staring at your player, staring at your Helldiver, because you are looking for the player name, and you are looking for that shadow, that circle shadow. This person is going to die.
Stand by.
Call them back in.
Equipment on its way. Request confirmed.
Rather than killing the enemies attacking them, they had interest in calling in their suit instead. The objective still isn't done yet. We're still trying to clear the area. I think this player is experiencing a lot of lag. If I hit start, no. I have a lot of lag. I should be able to play. Okay, we completed the objective. We need to keep moving, so I'm going to go top right. Hopefully the other player will follow me. I'm going to get the escort. They're not moving that fast, so I still think they're playing under lag, despite the start screen showing that they're not. They're really moving slow. It's usually indicative that he's not wearing heavy armor, I don't think. Can't tell visually if he is or not. Heavy armor does slow you down significantly. But he was in the mech and he wasn't even moving, so the heavy armor wouldn't stop him from doing that.
Low on ammo.
Keep the front clean. I'm low on ammo, so I'm going to dip into my ammo bag. I'm down to 2 ammo boxes left in the ammo bag. If anyone knows, or if anyone wants to know how the ammo bag even works, if you pick up ammo, then you get half of your maximum half of your maximum ammo that you can carry, the cartridges. The magazines, I should say. So right now I have 4. Maximum on this gun is 8. So if I pick up ammo, I get half my max. And my ammo bag increments by 1. So essentially when I pick up ammo, I get double the ammo. So it's fabulous. Like if you have an ammo carrier on your team, you would want them to pick up the ammo. Okay, I whiffed that entirely. That's a huge mistake by me. Cyborgs can spawn on top of the escort now. I'm going to keep moving. It's important to keep moving. Get these guys in. I don't know why the player's not turning around to fight. Alright, we're going to go to the truth transmitter, top left. So, to be efficient with the ammo bag, I try to make sure that if I'm going to pick up ammo, let's say I want to pick up 1 box of ammo, I need to make sure that I am missing 1 box of ammo from my bag. I also need to make sure that I have equal to or less than half the maximum magazine capacity that I can carry. Right? So if I pick up 1 ammo, I will then have, if I pick up 1 ammo, then I will receive half my maximum, and my bag will increment by 1. So I try to make sure that I'm efficient in that sense. The only other time I would just grab ammo anyway would be if we are on the move and no one's grabbing the ammo, then I'll just take it.
Reloading.
Can't finish it. Or if there's just ammo lying on the ground, like on some cyborg levels there's ammo lying on the ground just by chance, then I'll just grab it. I'm going to keep moving here. I have the scanner. I'm avoiding water. We have a lot of possible spawn points around us for enemy patrols. Insati, it's not Insanity, it's Insati, the player's name. He's using a defensive backpack that puts a shield around your character. That item is balanced in a sense that it protects outside of your hitbox range. So hits or ammunition that, or bullets I should say, that normally wouldn't hit you would hit the bubble anyway. It's a little defensive for me. It's not something I typically use. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's overly defensive. Explosions take it down easily, and it protects more than just your body. It's important to remember that. It's not protecting your body. I mean, it is in a sense protecting your body, but if you just visually look at the bubble, it's protecting more than his hitbox. So even things that wouldn't hit him normally hit the shield. So it's not an item for me. I'm still scanning here. I don't know why I can't find this third one. Oh. Okay. I don't know what this player is doing. I don't know if he's fighting back or not. I don't know why he didn't get the patrol either. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so I'm going to dip into my bag. I have 1 ammo box left in my backpack, as you can tell by the counter above my player box at the bottom of the screen. I have 1 left.
Deploying to combat zone.
Other guys coming in. I'm probably going to call in ammo when we get to the extraction. It doesn't make sense to call in anything right now when we are going to the extraction.
Request confirmed.
We have a player down, so hopefully when he comes back in, he'll grab his shield real quick. We do have 2 Hulks, 3 Hulks with the large shields. They're very easy to dodge. They just shoot in a cone in front of them. They are bullet sponges. They do take some shots to kill. But they're also very slow. So if you see a Hulk or 2, try not to freak out. I guess that guy disconnected from for reasons unknown. Just disconnected. And we're going to keep moving. Call extraction, then call in our stratagems. I do have a turret. I'll call that in as well, away from the shuttle arriving beacon, because the shuttle will land and then it will kill the turret. This guy's not moving after I called in my strat. Oh, but he didn't die from the from the pod falling on him. The shield saved him in a sense. He's going to call in an APC, arguably for the turret, to defend.
Helldiver deploying to combat
Oh,
zone.
the same guy's coming back. I'm down to 5 magazines left, and I have room for 2 more boxes of ammo, so I'm not going to take that ammo quite yet. This guy just spawned in. the bottom. He might end up taking the ammo. Everyone's instinct when they spawn in is to grab ammo.
Helldiver has left combat
Just
zone.
having
Repeat,
internet issues.
Helldiver has left combat zone.
I'm actually going to wait until I go through this magazine before I grab an ammo. I have room in my bag for 2 magazines, but I'm not at half yet of my maximum capacity for my magazines. So there's 8 for this particular
Reload.
weapon. Now I'm at 4, I'm going to grab an ammo. Now I have max ammo at 8, and my backpack ammo incremented by 1. Turret's doing work on the left side. The other player on the right is taking advantage of the turret on the APC, which is sensible.
T-minus 10 seconds.
He put his APC away from the shuttle arriving beacon,
ETA T-minus 5 seconds.
so that when the shuttle does land, it doesn't kill it. You never know when you still need your equipment after the shuttle lands. You never know. Someone might need cover. Maybe not everyone is spawned in yet. You might have to call people in. You don't know. You just want to make sure everyone can get on that shuttle. It's very important because that's a star, I believe. So you want stars. You want XP. XP. You know, you get levels, and then from levels, each level you do, you get a research point. So. I'm going to do one more game before stopping the recording. The recordings get pretty big, and it's at a quality that I want, so as a consequence, I'm not going to do too many games in between recordings. I think I'm still processing that first video that I made. That test video, so I'm still experimenting, guys. Okay, planet completed. I'll do another level 6. Difficulty 6 on cyborgs. Tanks only appear if you are doing a retaliatory strike on difficulty 6. Else tanks don't appear. I cannot solo difficulty 7. Difficulty 7 is when it introduces tanks, and that's not something I can solo, at least not with a very specific set of stratagems, but at that point the game's just not fun. Like you need like a few distractor beacons, and it's just that's not fun for me. I'd rather just have the some flexibility of picking whatever it is that I want. Okay. So this one's Volcano.
Hellport launch sequence initiated.
This one's this one features like lava and stuff, and the environment can hurt you. Is what this is about. Drop zone. Okay, so we have to kill 60. What's our movement? So we can start off with a defense and then move northeast. That seems like it's most efficient. Okay, cyborg. So we have challenging. I'm going to switch to the Scorcher. This is an extremely high damage weapon. It does use a moderate amount of ammo with it. You have to make sure that that you have ammo with it. You can go through it really quick. It does AoE damage, and it applies a fire debuff, so it does damage over time with an AoE, which is incredible. But again, it can be ammo intensive, so that's how it's balanced out in the game, and you can't shoot at anything up close, as you can imagine, because it has an area of effect. It has an AoE, an area of effect. So if you shoot up close to anything, it's also going to hurt you and knock you down instantly. So that's how it's balanced. It's important to note that this particular weapon works really well against all 3 races, all 3 alien races, as well as the other one, the suppressor. That's in this category. There's only 2 weapons in this category that have AoE. The other weapon does not have AoE. I'm sorry, the other weapon does have AoE. It doesn't have damage over time, and to balance that out, it has a bayonet at the end. So it gives you a really, really strong melee attack. I'm not going to call anything in because I don't really need anything right now. If the other player started calling something in, then I would call in my ammo bag, because if we're waiting for his stuff, we might as well wait for my stuff. I'm going to keep moving to the rocket here. I'm going to wait for him to come. I'm going to set my defenses before I start this
Defensive
objective.
equipment inbound.
Always clear the area and then get your defensives up and then start the objective.
Liberty for all!
That patrol is definitely dead. Now we're going to start it. I'm going to keep at my radar here just to see possible spawn points, although I do hear a patrol on the right side. I also hear dogs. So patrol points are more north. I put that turret near the rocket, because that's where I feel it's most effective. If I had the rail cannon turret, I would not put it at the rocket, because the rail cannon turret can kill the rocket in one hit, even if it's not even necessarily aiming for the rocket. It doesn't aim for the rocket, but even a glancing shot from a rail cannon turret will kill the rocket instantly. So if I had a rail cannon turret, I would put it next to the building of the rocket, so that it can't possibly shoot the rocket. So for example, like right where I'm standing right now in this little circle, this is where I would put my rail cannon turret, so that it cannot possibly hit the rocket.
Reloading!
Rocket's almost done, so we're still waiting. I'm going to call in my stuff while we're waiting for the rocket. And Sadie's not going to respond to the patrol in the top right, or bottom right, so... but we still got the rocket off. So we're going to keep moving, top right. It's important to shoot the guys in the group that do the alerting. Possible spawn point, top right. There's a couple there. This guy's moving slow. I said that like 3 times already. Is he wearing heavy armor? He might actually be wearing heavy armor. That's probably why. I know sometimes when people have shaky connections, they're slow, but his connection isn't bad. I'm just confused because when he was in a suit earlier, he was slow. Let me throw some fire over here.
Watch yourselves.
I have to reload after this.
Reload!
Okay, let's keep moving. Top right, we have to escort a convoy. Possible spawn points top and bottom of where we are. This patrol's going away. I'm going to let him keep traveling away. You don't necessarily have to engage every patrol you see. Okay. I'm going to start the train. It's important to stay off the train so that it keeps moving. I don't think this player knows that yet. The only time you would ever stop the train is if you have someone else just so far away that needs more time to kill the enemies. I don't know why this player's not shooting.
How do you like the taste of freedom? Reload!
We have a patrol behind us, it sounds like, so he should be turning around, but instead he's stopping the train. That's not a good idea.
Freedom delivery!
It sounds like we have a patrol up top, too. I think he has something wrong with his computer. Either that or he's just not good. Okay, so the patrol alerted. This guy's gonna die if I don't pick him up. I need to reload. He needs to run, but his heavy armor... So this is a good example of me stopping the train at this point. He needs to catch up. Okay, we're gonna keep moving, hopefully. Let me get fire down if I can here.
Firing for effect.
If the train goes off screen, it will die. You want to keep it on screen. I don't know why he fell. I have to reload. I have 3 boxes left of ammo in my backpack, which is great. Okay, so the escort's complete. Hopefully this guy can keep up. We need to keep moving. We don't have to fight these Hulks. We can just keep moving to extraction bottom right. Hulks are very slow. And they shoot a predictable cone in front of them. This guy's going to go for the sample, or I will for him. Or her. Him or her. Patrol bottom right. This guy's not shooting the dogs. It's better for him to shoot than me, because I have the AoE damage over time on this. So shooting up close is really not a wise decision for me.
Extraction confirmed.
I'm going to call in a turret.
ETA minus 1 minute.
Let's get the turret away from where the shuttle lands. Good, he killed that Hulk. That was good. We have a patrol on top of us. Okay. I don't know if I had to reload at that point. He's going to call in a shield.
Stand by. Equipment on its way.
I'm going to call in ammo.
Dropping
As you can tell right now, I can be most efficient by grabbing just one ammo. I do have one magazine, and I have room for I have room in my backpack for one ammo. Taking two ammo would be wasteful. Technically, if you want to be ultra efficient, it would be wasteful. I'm just going to take the one. Okay, this is bad for me because I have to reload. My partner's not helpful right now. I'm not sure what he's doing. Okay, so the turret covered me there. I'm going to grab ammo out of my backpack, so now I'm down to 2. I'm just going to grab 1 box of ammo. Now I have a maximum of 8. And I have 1 missing ammo in my backpack, which is just fine. It's plenty of ammo. I'm just very cognizant of my ammo. 4 seconds left. Looks like we'll get out of here. Unless something really unfortunate occurs. Okay. So we should be able to get on and go. So I hope you're understanding what I mean by just being efficient with ammo. Like if I'm missing 1 magazine from my maximum, like for example that particular weapon, you can only carry 8 magazines. So if I have 7 or 6 magazines, if I grab an ammo, I'm just getting 1 or 2 magazines to get me to my max. So I'm essentially wasting my half, which would essentially be 4, right? So if I have a weapon that can carry 10 magazines, then that means 1 box of ammo would give me 5 magazines. So if I have anything more than 5 magazines, I would essentially be a little bit wasteful with the ammo box. That's all I'm saying. And if you have a laser weapon or like one of those arc weapons, like well, obviously with arc you can't pick up ammo, but with the laser weapons you shouldn't be taking ammo. You don't need it. You have infinite ammo. If you have a laser weapon, you should be doing a lot of shooting off screen to get patrols that aren't on the screen to kill them before they even get onto the screen because you have infinite ammo. But if you find yourself overheating a lot with a laser weapon, the laser weapon is not for you. Okay, so I don't like chasing around assassination targets. So what I often do is I just land on top of them. Technically they are an objective, but when it comes to chasing around an assassination target, sometimes it'll take minutes to do that. I just don't feel like doing that. So I'm going to use the other weapon in this category, the suppressor I was saying earlier. It doesn't have damage over time, but it does have an AoE. And instead of fire, I'm going to switch to a rail cannon strike, because that will kill the assassination target. I believe it will have some constitution left where it's still alive, but it's just busy dying. So
Commencing mission.
I'm going to choose a rail cannon strike. We'll just get it over with, and you should be able to see how quickly we can just get rid of the assassination target and not have to chase it around. As soon as we spawn in, after a few seconds, the assassination target will also spawn in, and then I'll just throw the rail cannon strike beacon on him. And then after, I think it's like 3 seconds, it'll target him and then kill him. Okay, so we're going to spawn in. We have a patrol here already, which is expected. We're spawning on top of an objective, so there will be... I'm going to let him shoot first. I'm going to do the rail cannon strike.
Firing for effect.
And then he should be dead. Okay, he's going to burn a little bit of his constitution. That amount of health that he has that runs out until he dies. And then we complete it. So we're going to keep moving here. He's dead, so... I have dogs running up on me. You don't want to shoot up close with this gun, just like the other weapon. You don't want to do that. So you would use your bayonet to stab away. I'm not sure what this player's doing. We have to keep moving. He might be having connectivity problems. He's been having problems this whole time, so... I don't know why he's shooting down here. I'm not really sure what he's doing. Gotta kill the patrol before they alert anyone. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna keep moving if I can. I can't shoot up that close, so I have to back away. He's keeping me like on the edge of the screen, so it's a little difficult to react. I think I'm gonna actually, arguably, we should be doing the oil first and then doing the escort, because now we have to go up top here again. So we might as well just do the oil first. I guess he didn't do any damage to this Hulk. We need to keep moving. He should know that we have to keep moving. We have an escort. He could pick up the other guy too, and he's not picking up the escort. I'm not sure what he's doing. Now I'm gonna die because of it. He should be able to kill the Hulk. I don't know. Just get to the compound. Just get to the evac. Go, go, go. I did a couple shots there, and then when the dogs got too close, I had to resort to stabbing.
Reloading!
I am low on ammo. I didn't call in my ammo bag yet. I can do that when we capture this point in the bottom right, while we're waiting for the flag to go up. And this heavy armor thing. It's really unfortunate. Movement speed, I feel like, in this game is... just moving in general is so important. You have to keep moving. It's one of the main reasons why I love one-handed weapons. Like, while you're in combat aiming, your movement speed is really good. You can continue to reposition yourself even while you're shooting really easily. I have to reload soon. As soon as I pick up this, he should be shooting the patrols, but he's not. As soon as I pick up my ammo bag, I take some ammo out of it. Should be good again. Prioritize dogs when you're in a fight, for the most part. The dogs will be the beginning of your doom. This guy should be defending this point a little bit better. He seems to be a little married to his radio to call in stratagems. The objective is more important. I don't know why he's not attacking the dogs behind him. Those dogs can be deadly. To reload. Bottom right, I think they're coming from. Yeah. We have to keep moving, so we're going to go left. I don't know why he's... Anytime you're on fire, be sure to dive. Oh, that was weird. That dog. That was really weird. If you're on fire, make sure to dive on the ground and put the fire out. Anytime a friend is on the ground, a Hulk will be like attracted to that person. Wants to smash him with a shield. Anytime someone's on the ground, a Hulk always is drawn to that person. This person was on fire and didn't dive on the ground. You always want to make sure you're diving on the ground when you're on fire when you can. I'm low on ammo again, so as soon as my last magazine is used, I will grab more ammo out of my backpack. You can't prematurely grab ammo out of your backpack. You always have to wait till you're out of ammo. Others can grab ammo out of your bag whenever, but not you. So you can tell that we're moving pretty slow with this player. We might be in trouble here now. I don't know why he's not getting these dogs off of me. I'm using the word he, but it could be a she as well.
Helldiver deploying to combat
Okay.
zone.
We have another player. I should be staring at my character, staring at my character, staring at my character. Because they will land on top of you. There was a perfect example of that.
Request accepted.
I'm not worried about the Hulks. They're very slow. I can do the objective without having to kill them. They're not like threatening me in any way. Okay. This person wants to get their item, which is fine, but they need to move.
Helldiver has left combat.
Okay. This might be. We need to actually fight our way out of this.
Delivered.
Okay. Extractions bottom right. I hear dogs, I hear patrols. I don't know why this guy's not moving. Is it me? I don't understand why this player's not moving either. Heavy armor also?
Extraction confirmed.
This person has a
Shuttle
decent
inbound.
connection.
ETA T minus 1 minute 30 seconds. Defensive stratagem incoming.
Oh, this is the same person. I thought they disconnected.
Reloading.
Gosh. Same person.
Dropping
The other player
equipment.
disconnected.
Repeat. Dropping equipment.
Called out a turret for a little defense. When I am with people, I typically do not take a turret. But because initially I played this game alone, it's nice to have a little friend, even if it's not a real player.
Helium scumbag.
I call on some ammo.
Equipment on its way.
At this point, even though my maximum, what is it, 80? I think my maximum is? Or no, my maximum is 10. Even though you could say, if you're really hypercritical, like I sometimes am, that I can't take 2 boxes of ammo yet. I'm going to do it anyway, so now I have maximum ammo. I think I only missed like 1 magazine from that. So now I have 10 magazines and 4 ammo in my backpack. Because I had 2 ammo in my backpack earlier.
Minus 10 seconds.
This turret's doing a lot of work. It hit us earlier, so just be a little mindful of your turret when it's doing a lot of shooting and rotating. You can dive on the ground or just put like the shuttle beacon between you and the turret, and it can't shoot through the turret, or through the shuttle beacon, I should say. And that's it. So I guess after the stats screen, I'm going to stop the recording. I think it gets pretty large over time, the file size, so and then I'll upload it. And I think uploading takes a while too, so we'll see what kind of rhythm I get into with this. Hopefully there's some information you can extract from these recordings that will help you in your Helldivers game. I've been playing a lot of Helldivers. I think it's been out since like 2015. Been playing it for I think 2 or 3 years now. 3 years? So not immediately when it came out, but I'm going to stop the recording after this, and maybe I'll start another recording, or maybe I'll see what the upload is like on this video, but alright, see you guys in the next video.